Hey YouTube, it's Rocky Superstar on a Sunday. Good to see everybody here. How y'all doing today? Hope y'all are doing. I see Sterling. I see, hey, 79's in the house. Eagle Steve's here. Sterling Cannabis. Silver Shelby, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Let me give out a link. Can y'all hear me okay? Hey, Matt Wing, how you doing? Can you hear me okay? By 5x5? There's a link there if you want to come up, Sterling. Good. Hey, BMX, good to see you. Thank you for coming by. How's everybody doing today? I had a pretty rough week, so I didn't get to do much research and stuff like that, so that's good. Matt Wing, good to see you. Thank you for coming by. Sterling, good to see you. Matt Wing. Oh, there we go. We got Caitlin Clark in the house.
Well, yep, it'll be interesting to see what happens. They've got about 36 guards on the team, so everybody was telling them you need to go get a big player in the draft. They didn't. They drafted guards. So I'm going, I don't know why. You got Caitlin and the other girl.
Yeah, Lord.
And, you know, they're their main two guards. What they need is two guards, two forwards, one center. And that way you can compete with any team in the league. And right now, they got Boston as their only interior player. And if she gets in foul trouble, which she does often, by the way, or she gets hurt, you got nobody that come in and do anything because she's the tallest player they have at 6'5". And there was 6'6", I think at least I know there was a 6'6" player, maybe a 6'7" player, and they passed up on them. So
that's interesting. I saw a video on YouTube said that Sophie Cunningham was not signed. Did they sign her or not?
Yeah, they signed her.
That's what I thought. And I saw that video and I said, man, I got to ask Nickel about that. I was like, man.
Yeah, they got her, I think, to a 1-year deal. And so they signed a few. I think one they signed like for two years. So, you know, that way they don't have to re-sign everybody every year because as you go up and they get so much experience, they can get the best you can make in there now is 1.4 million, like a power deal. And then the others, I think there's like a $300,000 signing, and then there's 1.4 million. And I think the basic now, maybe the basic for a rookie now is $100,000 now. So, you know, you got to watch that because as you go forward, then the players start qualifying for bigger amounts, and then you have to start competing. Then another team can put the pressure on you and say, well, we'll give her X amount if she'll come here, even if they really don't intend to. They can do it just to make the other team, you know, use more money to re-sign them. Yep. It's kind of like a strategy. So,
well, it's 5 o'clock. I think I'll hope. Oh, I gotta hold on here. My camera is not turned on. I gotta get my camera turned on. Hold on. There we go. We are there. So I actually had a really rough week. I had to get an attorney and stuff on my house, and I was just really busy getting all that stuff. And after I got the attorney, this company finally decided to settle with me. Hey, Jamie Fox, good to see you. So I was pretty busy every day this week trying to get everything taken care of. So I didn't get any time to do any research or anything like that. So there's a lot of stuff out there going on. I thought we just kind of fill me in because of between work and
did they give you a decent settlement?
Yes, they did. They got about, I had a bid for 31.5 and they did 75% of that. And I thought that was good without getting an attorney and stuff and fighting with them because I can do really good with that. So, and I'm pretty happy about that. So
the attorney just wrote them a letter and and they said, well, that's all we need to see. We better settle.
No, actually, the attorney. I didn't even give their attorney a retainer yet. I just got the attorney. He's a really good attorney, well known to the insurance companies, and I just told my agent that who I was getting, and I'm getting ready to give him a retainer, and they called me and said, "Well, don't do anything right now, and we'll settle it." So by Friday, they had called me and, "Hey, Barbara, good to see you. Thanks for coming in, Jamie Foxx." So they made. She said this new lady said, "Well, we'll sit there and we'll redo it because they know they screwed up," and so they did they did good. I was impressed with them and everything like that. I was happy, and I said, "Yeah, and I said, "I won't even call that attorney back here or anything like that." So, and she said, "That's good. We'll do that." So that because when I talked to the attorney, he was talking about 100,000, and I said, 100,000. And I said, "You want some money for your services, don't you?"
Yeah, he wants about 40%.
Yeah, exactly. So they kind of decided, oh, hey, David got his. That they're very good, David. I'm glad you got it. I've some of these ones I've mailed out. I sure like knowing that they got them. Robert Kemp's the only one that he hasn't got his yet. I don't think. Robert Kemp, you got yours yet?
Well, Robert,
I
got a letter from the informed delivery from the post office. About an hour later, I got the email from you. Numbers match. I put the numbers into tracking. It won't work.
Are you kidding me?
I think tracking is down for the weekend or something.
Oh, okay. Good Lord. What good is that, having tracking? Hey, Dennis, good to see you. Thanks for coming. Yet, yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. So I've been...
That's a sixpence.
I was going to say, it looked like a King George.
Yeah, then we got our quarters.
Oh, nice. Those are the ones you got out of that auction then.
Yep.
That's nice. You did well on those.
Yeah, $50 worth of silver for 15.
Yeah, you did good. You did good. Master Blaster's in the house. How you doing, Master Blaster? Good seeing you. So it was a pretty busy week for me to try and get all that stuff done, and so it just it's good to get it off my shoulders now. I don't have to worry about it. I talked. Oh, you did get it, Robert? I emailed you that I don't. I don't remember, Robert. I've been really through a lot this week. So yeah, that's. I'm glad you got it. Good. So Robert Kemp got donged. Yep, there you go. So that's good. So I was talking about last week, and I want to just I'm thinking outside the box. Okay. Now, on April 16th, Trump called an emergency meeting for all these bankers to come in. And he had Secretary Scott Bessent and Jerome Powell, and he had executive from Citicorp, which is Jane Fraser. Morgan Stanley had Ted Pick, and Bank of America had Brian Moynihan, and Goldman Sachs, David Solomon, and Jamie Dimon couldn't make the meeting. And and I started thinking about that, and I looked everything up. All these banks that they tried to bring in were all bullion banks. Now, why would he just meet with just the bullion banks? And I started thinking about this, and this is my own thinking. Don't take this to gospel or anything like that. But think about this. They said it was about some kind of virus that is supposed to be really going to create problems for AI virus or something like that. And I started thinking about, do what?
It's a chicken flu.
Yeah, the chicken flu is right. Well, let me think about this. I start thinking outside the box, and I start thinking about what if Trump called them in there and talking about these bullion banks and talking about restructuring the price of gold and silver. Now think about that. Now that to me is more of an emergency to do because of what the economy's doing, what the the foreign banks of foreign the BRICS and the foreign banks for the what you call bullion banks for the foreign countries. They've been really hitting head to head on going after the dollar. Well, Trump is trying to pull us out. So why wouldn't they get together with all the banks and start talking about Lucky Star's in the house? Thank you, Lucky Star. Good to see you. What if they start talking about, because I have had a feeling that Scott Bessent was talking about this some months back about raising the price of gold standard and redo that price. So is that, I mean, it's just thinking outside. Nobody has talked about that at all. And I think that's what that meeting was about. It wasn't about no computer virus or anything like that or some AI virus. I think they're talking about getting ready to reevaluate the price of gold and silver, mainly gold. Hey, Zardos, good to see you. Thanks for coming. JM's in the house. Hey, JM, let me give you a link up there so you can come up and what do y'all think about that, Sterling?
You may not be incorrect, but I do think that it probably, because I believe that crypto is liable to viruses. I mean, there's a lot of people that are out there that are a lot more technologically advanced than I am. And I think anything that's electronic can be screwed up.
I do too.
So I won't say that it might have just been a cover, but I could definitely see that conversation going both directions. Then look, the crypto is going to crash because of blah, blah, blah virus.
Right.
You guys have the bullion. That's our backstop.
Right. Now, Chase, it was real funny because Jamie Dimon didn't make it there. And he
couldn't afford the cab fare.
So it's kind of interesting that he won because, Chase has got 780 million ounces of silver in their vaults. They've been stacking up silver for years.
They got almost as much as you.
Exact. Close. Truthful Troll's in the house. Good to see you, Truthful Troll. Let's check the markets. Well, let's do that. Let's do that real quick, and we'll see what's going on with the markets. I agree with you. I haven't looked lately, so let's check.
And that's right, Zardos. I'm exclusive now to the Rocky's channel. he signed me to a deal. It was an unbelievable deal.
Now there's the real virus, Rocky. I think that's probably the virus that Trump was talking about. Was our friend?
He might be. That may be what they're. But I had a feeling that I assure you, Barb. I assure you, it will be benefit the felon and no one else. I can't disagree with you, Barb. He's really come on to some pretty good wealth income coming in this term. So,
well, Lucky Star said hello, so I'll say hello. And Beto's here. I saw him.
Beto, yeah, good to see you. Lucky Star, it's good to see you. I was going to say silver is down $1.73, 2.14% to $79.22. It was over this morning. It was over $80.
It can go down all week because I've got money to spend come the end of the week.
Well, of course. There you go. And gold is down $76.80 to $47.54. So it's dropping down a little bit, but I assure you, next week I think it's going to go up. So if you're going to buy gold or silver, you better do it because I think it's going to go especially with the U.S. getting ready to start smoking all their infrastructure over there because I think they got till Tuesday. Is that what it is?
The ceasefire ends Tuesday evening at, I think, 8 o'clock Eastern time, but I'm not positive of that. But I do believe that's what I heard.
So they got a little bit of time. So because Barb says 0. Yep, you're right. So
did you hear that we took an Iranian freighter today?
I heard that, but I didn't have time to really look at it. Do you know much about it? I was kind of curious about
what I know about it is, what they're telling, and what's the first victim of war? The truth.
Exactly.
But what they have said is that it was a merchandise freighter, not an oil freighter, but it was trying to run the blockade, and they caught it out in the Gulf of Oman. One of the Harley Burke destroyers got right in front of it and said, stop. It wouldn't stop. They put a shell through its engine compartment and disabled it.
Oh, is that right? Wow.
They did not sink it, but they disabled it.
Yeah, I think Trump is going to send troops in. That's what I think.
I don't. He will not send troops in. Absolutely not.
Well, he keeps building them up. He sent another 10,000.
Do that trap. There's a lot of people out there, the Democrats and the rhinos, want him to do that because they want him to get into a forever war. He will not do that.
I agree with you, Sterling. I don't think he's going to send troops in.
If they do, it'll be short missions like they did to retrieve the pilots.
Right, exactly. Because I think they've already got boots on the ground for like Delta Force or SEAL Team 6 or 5 in there already doing the reconnaissance. I don't think they're fighting. I think they're doing reconnaissance where these missiles are at.
He reset the draft.
Did they do? I was wondering if they were going to do that.
Yep.
That was done years ago, actually.
No, he just signed the upgrades the other day, about 2 days ago.
It did get upgraded, yes, but the draft is, well, the lottery is set, and it's been probably 10, 15 years ago that they started doing the lottery again.
Oh, wow. Okay. Hey, Jam's in the house. How you doing, JM?
Hey, Rocky. Good to see you, Nichols, Sterling, and everybody.
JM, good evening, my friend.
I want to go, hang on just a second. I'm going to turn myself, let everybody see if they can figure out what I put up this week and see if they can figure it out. So I'll let them look at it and see what they can see.
I think you added more silver. I see more of the.
Added what?
I see more added. It looks like you got more silver eagles. It looks like to me. I don't know, but
no silver eagles. No, not that.
Was that Beatles thing there before?
Yeah, yep, that was there. Yeah, that's an original sheet, and one of my subscribers sent that to me, and I tell you what, I was so proud of it. I cannot tell you. I had to show it like that. So one of my subscribers sent it to me. I love it. I love collecting Beatles stuff. I have nearly all the Beatle albums on LPs. So
I think Lucky Star got it, Rocky. I noticed that too, but didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, that's right. Well, let me go up here to Lucky Star. Let's see what she.
Cigarette in the fish's mouth.
That's a joint. You can't say cigarette.
I noticed that too and didn't say anything, but.
Where are you at there, Lucky Star? Yes, that's exactly right, Lucky Star. Yes, I put that up there. I was wondering if anybody noticed that. Oh, Lord. Where's she at?
You should have made it look like a joint.
Well, I tried to, but I mean, it is made out of rolling papers. I didn't have anything. I guess I could want to cut some green grass out, right?
I think it looks great just the way it is.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yep. I was wondering if anybody'd see that. I'm like, oh, let's see if they see that. It'd be kind of cool So yes, and Lucky
So
Star,
Wrench is
you
still
are the
holding
winner
same thing
of.
he was holding last week.
Do what?
I said Wrench is still holding the same thing he was last week.
Yep. Yeah. He hadn't changed. He hadn't changed. Lucky Star, here's your gold bar. I'll be sending to you, and a silver bar. So, congratulations there, Lucky Star. I was wondering how long somebody has noticed that. So, all right, now we'll go back to the regular pig. Oh gosh, just trying to be creative. Hey, John Camper, good to see you. Thank you. But there is a couple more up there, so we'll see if y'all can figure it out. One of them's from last week. I didn't move it. I left it up there. So what the heck? Reload that. Quit that. Quit that. I guess YouTube is giving me problems. I can roll it. Lucky Star says she can roll a taquita. So that's good. That's good. You'll have to show me how to do that, Lucky Star. You have to do a film and send it to me. Roll one up. So
you're close to retirement, aren't you?
Do what?
I said you're close to retirement, aren't you, Rocky?
I am thinking about it. Yes, I am. Like maybe here in a few months. Hey, Joe McBride, good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Joe,
so that's good. Joe McBride's in the house.
Well, if you retire, and then you do need some lessons on how to roll your joints because you haven't done it in 40 years.
I tell you, you cannot do that with with my work. That's great. Yeah, that's for sure.
You'll be on here every night. You'll be doing a show every day once you retire.
Hey, how about y'all? Oh Lord! Anything happen up in your neck of the woods, JM?
Let me see. I think that our Prime Minister, Mark Carney, is getting exposed by Trump for all sorts of corruption and lies during his campaign, for which Trump's got the receipts.
Oh, is that right?
And I hope he's right too, because Mark Carney is pretty much a World Economic Forum.
Is he a deep stater?
Operative? I think so. And I also think he's extremely corrupt. He's really corrupt.
What wasn't he in charge of one of the Rothschild banks at one point in time in his career?
Yeah, he's central banker. Yeah, I think what was it? I think Bank of England or something like that. Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't even in Canada. It was in Europe somewhere.
But he's also he somehow, I don't know exactly how he's done it, but he's one of these guys where anyone that's rich and powerful that wants a meeting with someone else that's rich and powerful and they can't get the meeting, they would go to him and he would have the contact details and whatever it took to get it. So he's really, really deeply embedded in the deep state, from what I can tell.
Oh, is that right?
But he comes across like he's a little angel, but he's not.
Barb, I love you, but one of these days you will understand Trump was right about everything.
A lot. He's right about a lot for sure.
Everyone makes mistakes. Matt Wing just sent me a email. He got the sticker up there that I put out, and so yes, so he won that one. So he got the sticker. So the sticker's gone and the joint's gone. So yes, that's good. Y'all got the eyes. So y'all are keeping me honest. Matt Wing, send me an email. Do you have my email?
So, hey, Rocky, there is one other thing I just wanted to mention about what's going on in the Middle East there.
Uh-huh.
I think it's really important for people to differentiate the difference between the IRGC and the Iranian government and the Iranian military. It's three separate things. And so, there's a lot of information going out there. I think people, they don't understand that, or they're being misled just by the words that are being used. But right. There was an Indian vessel from India that received approval to go through the strait and got fired upon by the IRGC. And so there's a big kerfuffle about this now because India has been one of Iran's allies, right?
And that's exactly, yeah, part of the BRICS.
Yeah. So there's an internal struggle within Iran at the same time, massive internal struggle.
Wow.
And for them to be going out against allies shows that it's not, oh, you would know because you're a mechanic. It's not like a finely tuned engine that's running on all 8 cylinders, right?
Right.
He's
Right.
misfiring, and there's some internal freaking damage happening there. So I just wanted to mention that.
You know, that's a pretty good observe, you know, because that right there could really create problems for the peace deal that Trump's trying to put together, that nobody's on the same page. And I don't even know who's even running that country anymore now that the Ayatollah's gone. And
it's the son.
Well, he's not capable of running it. He's been hospitalized for the last 2 months.
He's missing it.
Nobody knows that for sure.
Nobody's seen him though.
Actually, they do know that for sure.
I don't think we do. And I'll tell you, Pakistan is far more friendly to Iran than India. So if Iran had to pick between the two, they would pick Pakistan.
See, that's what I was thinking, that they're more friendly to Pakistan for sure.
Anybody that kisses Trump butt or works with Trump is not allowed through the strait. That's basically what it comes down to. And if you don't, or you've shown resistance, then you're allowed to go through. That's what's going on.
Yeah, that's just it's crazy about that, because one of those guys, they could sign a peace deal and they're going to do it, and one of those guys for the what do they call that? The IRGC. One of those guys could mess the peace deal up by firing a missile or sinking a ship or something like that.
It was just announced today that Vance is not going to the next round of peace talks because they believe that there is a threat on his life.
Oh, wow. I would think there would be. Can you imagine how the Iranian government there would be wanting to do some damage to the political system for the U.S.? I could see that.
That they probably don't like his shade of color for his eyes. That's probably what it is. They say, hey, we're going to do that for a dress.
Real charges. They were artificial laws that were trumped up. That stuff has been being thrown out of courts already.
I know China delivered some weapons to him.
No, they didn't.
By plane. Cargo plane. I've seen pictures of it and unloading it. So
see, I haven't seen that. So it would be really, really nice.
You don't know if those pictures are from 10 years ago.
Barbara likes Vance. She wants Vance to be the next president. Can you see that message down there she left for Vance? Yeah. She likes Vance. She's thinking about swinging parties, aren't you, Barb? You're going to pitch hit for us, are you?
Vance has got a very similar path in his life to my daughter. They're both graduated from Big Ten schools. Both went on to get their master's degrees in the Ivy League, and they're both bigwigs in the government now.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, it's really, next week is going to be interesting, especially Tuesday, if what's going to happen, because we won't hear about it until probably Wednesday or Thursday, whatever happens. So it just thank you for coming, Rodney. Appreciate it. Be sure to hit that like and love button for me. Share me out. Get me going here. So I just need to keep kind of growing. I'm trying very hard to grow. So, and trying to do some different things. So that's why I've been doing this giveaways for, in behind me. There people will do that. Now I'm gonna blow myself up again. Hold on. There is a couple up there, or actually one still up there. Maybe somebody will see it, but I don't think y'all didn't get it last week, so I'm gonna blow it up again. Let's see if y'all can get it. Pretty hard to see, but I want y'all to see if y'all can't get it. I know JM sees it.
Now, why would you say that I see it? I'm looking. It's
We all see it. We just don't know what it is or recognize that it's different.
Right.
Is it a hat on the ventriloquist doll?
Nope. It's something else. It's not a sticker, I'll say that. To give you a hint.
Hmm.
But y'all didn't get it. Y'all didn't see it last week, and I thought, oh, let's see if y'all get that. So
you pulled the trigger back on your musket pistol.
no, not
Okay.
that. I thought about switching that.
He's taking pills out of that pill bottle.
As many as I can. I gotta keep myself going.
How about the little message beside the pill bottle? I don't remember seeing it before.
Like next to my picture.
It saves something.
It's the other side of the pill bottle from your picture.
Yes.
Oh, now that says State Bank of Superstar.
Oh, okay.
That's a bank bag that I had made up. Ida made those for me. So, yeah, I think it's a Silver Star Trust Bank or something like that. But no, that's not it. So we'll go back down to here and we'll see if they got to take a picture of it. It's up there. I'm gonna make them hum for this. I wanted to make one up there hard. I'm gonna see how long it takes them to get it.
How about the red dooflinkies? They're like keychains or something. And
I moved those. I did one of the guys last week. I can't Noodle or somebody got it
last week though.
Yeah, that was last week. So I just left them there. So yes, they were moved last week. So they got it. So have you gotten your letter yet? That 79. I sent one to you.
No, you mean the $2 bills? Yeah, I got that.
Okay. Yeah, because 79 said send it to you, and I'm like, because I send out so many of them, I can't keep up with them. But
2,000 dongs, I think.
Yeah, I sent you a super dong. You got my big dong. I figured you like that. So, yep, that's for sure. Lucky Star and let's see who else got that. Matt Wing got the other. Matt Wing has said the same thing. So I don't know who did it first. I'll send them both a gift. Little. Let's see. Thank you, Matt Wing. I see your address there. Good deal. Thank you.
I'll probably be sending you something.
Oh, okay. Cool. Is it going to be a joint with nothing in it?
No. I might even send you ammo if I thought I could get by with it, but I expect that they would.
I would be really careful doing that. Because I will tell you right now, you saw how I wrapped that envelope I sent to you, didn't you?
Yeah, that's pretty clever. And I'm going, man, how did you get that fine of foil to do that flat? So
it was work.
Yeah, so you took an iron. You took an iron.
Yeah, there you go.
But I sent Constitutional 22, really rare ones. They don't make them anymore, and they say they are like super accurate. And I sent it to him, and he went right on
the rifle.
Longs. They were longs.
Okay.
And it went on through, and he goes, I don't know how the heck you got that through here.
I don't either because
I didn't even think about it. I just put him in a box, sent it in there, and he went right on through.
Wow. Because I tell you, you got to be careful about that because they X-rayed all. That's why I put everything in envelopes and everything is wrapped up so they can't see what I'm sending. I purposely do that. So.
Well, I mean, I know that the workers, they're saying they're scanning the packages and they see whether it's gold or whatever in there and they take it. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I didn't get time to get over to Sal's today. I was too busy. With having one day off, I was nothing but busy. So everything I do today is what I have to do for the next week. So,
I meant to ask you, did you look at that air soft gun?
I did. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it actually shoots up to 58 caliber, but I would go lower because you'll get better velocity on the smaller load than you would say a 58. But a 58 freaking caliber, my gosh, man, that's a
Yeah,
bolt.
I know that's good. You know, you could use that for hunting pigs or anything like that. So Zardoff's in the house, so I appreciate it, Zardoff.
They're
But yeah,
going to crack down on those soon. I mean, I think there's 2 states already that make you register those.
you
So
know, Maine is really cracking down on a lot of that stuff. And Rhode Island, can you believe what Rhode Island did? Rhode Island actually banned semi-automatics.
Well, that ain't gonna
Wow.
last.
I don't know. The state just decided to ban them. Now,
Well,
what's
like I said,
really
that ain't
funny is
gonna
right
last.
after they did that, the
Supremes.
Justice Department sent them a letter saying that they're going to be taken to court by us. That's illegal to do. That's unconstitutional. Can you believe the Justice Department did that?
Wow. Well, you know, when at New York, they were really strict. Like you couldn't have a gun on the
Yep.
subway, and the court said no, you can. You know, so they overruled them. So
Yeah, David just said it. He had somebody had. I was reading. He said somebody had 40 ounces stole out of a package. So you have to be really, really careful how you do it. And so it's got. So Gerald's in the house. Thank you, Gerald. American damn blue buttheads. Oh, how you doing, Gerald? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Be sure to hit that like button. Give Barbara a hug. We love Barbara. So she yeah, they really I sent a couple out before I started wrapping them up, and Beto or Beto, I sent a couple to him, and he lost them, and there's some other ones I've lost right here in my state. Water possibilities. I sent him 2, and finally the third one I've sent with tracking, and it got through. I couldn't believe it. So it's I mail them out, and that's why I like, did y'all get them or not? Stuff like that. So I'm really careful how I do it now. So make sure they get through.
well, let me ask you: do you have anything that shoots a 7.62 Russian?
No, I do not. I sold it.
Oh, okay. So you had an SKS or XKS or
yeah, mine was a SKS.
okay.
And it was Russian-made SKS, and I wish I'd have kept it because that was a rare to find one. And I bought it for like cheap. This guy was needing money really bad, and I picked it up and I just turned it and made some money off of it, and I was happy to do that. But I wish I had kept it. So, there's a lot of Chinese versions out there. You get a Russian version, you better hang on to it.
Yep.
That
They're on the auction sometimes.
are they really?
Yeah. They go high. They go high. I mean, when I say high, they go really high.
Yeah, see, that's what I was just going to say. Now, if you buy one, hey, Steve C., I see Steve C. in the house. Thank you for coming. Nickel sounds not knowing on the pew-pew.
What's a poo-poo?
My son got a really good tax return back just this week. So
you got yours back?
My son got his. I got a few bucks from the state. I didn't pay anything into the Fed because it's all Social Security and pension.
Oh, I pay every.
When my son got his tax return back, he went and bought himself a pistol.
Oh,
a 1911 45 ACP.
Oh, nice. Those are hard to come by anymore, and if you do, they're expensive. Yeah, those are really nice.
That's a nice weapon, though.
Yep. They sure are. And I really like the 5.56 too. So I really like those. So those are really good. And 357s is always good for me to store because 357s are hard to find anymore. So I've been buying them just to make sure I have the cases to reload.
No,
So,
they were all over the auction, but there was more 38 load this last one.
well, see, and the nice thing about the 38s, well, you can shoot a 38 and a 357.
Yeah.
Just that the cartridge is shorter, so it don't have the oomph behind the the 357. So, and I run 357s. You know what I'm going to do next?
357 mag?
Do what?
Mag?
I do. I have a 7mm mag. I have a 300 Winchester mag.
357 mag.
Yes, I do.
I want that in the Blackhawk.
You know what you should buy? I highly recommend it. I bought a 1981 year Colt Python 357 6-inch. It's blued and it is sweet. John, Jack Gilliam's in the house. Thank you for coming there, Mr. Jack.
That's what I want. I want a Python that's nickel plated.
You know what they call nickel? If you get the stainless steel one, that's called the Anaconda.
Yeah,
and that is really spendy.
Yeah, I know it. I know it. I've seen them. I go, man, that's a nice gun. Oh well.
I like the Blackhawks. Those things. Ever since I've seen one of them first time, probably 30 years ago, I've been in love with that.
Blackhawks are nice.
Cannon.
Yep. And and Ruger, did you know that Ruger is under a lawsuit against I think it's Maine or somebody, they're one of the states over there in the commie East Coast, and they're going after Ruger. And Ruger's not backing down one bit, which I'm glad.
In Vermont, where they make a lot of guns?
Connecticut.
Okay.
Connecticut, where they had Smith & Wesson was there, Colt was there. I think there's one other Browning? Up there. Do what?
Browning?
They were made. Browning was made in Belgium, but they moved to Japan. So the Japanese.
There used to be a Browning plant down in Moorhead, Kentucky when I went to school down there.
Is that right? I didn't know they ever made any Brownings. Oh, I bet they made some Browning high powers or something here. I'm thinking shotguns.
Well, Winchester. Of course, they don't make them anymore.
Yeah, Winchester don't. I don't even think they make. They barely make ammunition. But you know who owns Winchester ammunition now? They were sold Remington, and there was 5 people. Spear. I can't remember all of them to that the Czechoslovakian company that they bought that company for $2 billion. $2 billion.
I got a Winchester 30-30.
Oh, that was the lever action. Nice. I like Is it made here in the U.S.?
It was.
Is it a pre-64?
Oh man, it's from the 60s.
Oh man, those are really sweet.
Yeah, it's worth a lot of money now.
Yeah, I was just going to say a pre-64 Winchester lever is worth a lot,
and it looks almost new.
Because what happened is Winchester started making their rifles and stuff in Japan, and so it just kind of ruined that Winchester brand when they went out overseas.
Well, what's the brand that the Rifleman had with the big round?
That's a Winchester.
Okay.
That's a Winchester 73, model 73.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, if you had a Winchester 73 model, those are way out of sight.
Well, I knew somebody that did, and he sold me the 30-30, and he offered me a good deal on a Winchester 3.56. Have you ever seen a 3.56?
I have not.
They only made it like 1,000 of them, 1,100 of them.
Wow.
Terry, I appreciate my weapons very much, and I appreciate everybody else's appreciation of weapons.
I see 79's giving me some love. Thank you, 79. I appreciate that. I don't know what I'm talking about.
So yeah, I wish I'd have got it now. And he had an elephant gun. And he had the Rifleman's rifle with the big round-looking handle.
Wow.
And then he eventually died, and then I think his nephew sold him for his wife, and it was unbelievable. He got I didn't think he got much at all for him. One guy, I think he owned a business, and he bought him out, all of them at one shot. I tried to buy that elephant gun. I wanted it. I would have bought the elephant gun. He wouldn't sell it to me. I really wanted it.
Was that like a 378 or a 452 or something like that?
Well, it looked like a double barrel, and
Right.
it had I think it shot 60 caliber. I think it was 60. It's supposed one shot supposed to, if you hit a bull elephant charging at you in the head, it's supposed to bring him down.
Wow. the canal, they're saying a 416 Rigby. I think he is correct on that. I think I couldn't remember, but I believe you are right on that, because that elephant gun was the big one. It's a straight, kind of tapered in shell. It shoots like a 1 ounce lead at the end of it. It's a big slug.
Yeah, but if you missed the first one on it, a charging elephant, I wouldn't be around for a second shot. I'd be gone. So, oh my.
Well, you know, if I ever hit the lottery big, I'm going to build a crow's nest over my house and put a Gatling gun up there.
you know, you can own a Gatling gun. That is a Gatling gun.
Absolutely.
You know, the crank. You can own that. That is legal to own.
Now I'd build a crow's nest over my house and put it up there.
That would be funny.
Away.
That would be funny. That would be really funny.
Yeah, Mark B. Last time he was on, it was back when a guy attacked him and stuck him with a needle, and we haven't heard from him since.
Exactly. I haven't heard him. I'm gonna send him an email, Barb, and see. Yes, he is my friend. He's down in Texas, and I'll email him, because I know I told him to go get a test to make sure that he's okay, because who knows what that guy's stuck in.
Oh yeah, a tetanus shot at least.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. He talked to me, but I haven't heard hiding the hair at him. But I will contact him to make sure. 79. Mark was wearing a Trump hat. Yes, he was. He was wearing a Trump hat, and this guy decided. I mean,
Mark, it happens.
Mark is not a spring chicken, and this guy that attacked him was like 27, 28 years old, and he's a pretty good sized guy. So, and he got hammered pretty hard. So, Steve C is talking about a 500 nitro, and I have never shot one of those. That would be a 600 nitro and a 700. That'd be a heck of a size gun there. Have you know anything about those, Caitlin?
I am not a gun specialist. I just, I look at them on the auctions, and I might do a research real quick on one and say, about, try to get the costs on it and say, well, if I want to bid. The only thing I got against it is, again, all the freaking paperwork you got to do, and then everybody knows you have it. So what I have, nobody knows I have, except if they're watching this show right now. That's about it. So,
Barb, I don't think anybody hates you. He might just love to argue with you.
I love you, Barb. I love you. So yes, I will do that. You're very special to me. So I do like that. So
Barb's a sweetheart.
Yes, she is.
She's just confused politically.
Oh my. We have some good chats on Facebook.
Oh Lord.
We don't agree on everything. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. But heck, there's a lot of, my views on religion and politics is different than a lot of other people. So I was
just going to say, I'm looking at gold right now. Gold is gained a little bit. It's only down $66.10, and silver's down $1.36. So it's $79.59 and $47.65.30 for gold. So it's kind of going back up after it dropped when it opened. So we may see a pretty good heft on that. So it'll go up. So
I will say this: the next time I see a 45 with ivory handles, green with ivory handles, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go ahead and pay for it and do the paperwork and get it, because I love that gun.
Now, are you gonna try? Now the green. I'm not familiar with the green. Is that a 1911?
Yeah, it's pretty much dark green, so it kind of looks black, but it's really like a green.
With white handles?
It's got I mean, not pearl, because we know what that means. No,
Right.
it's got the ivory handles, actually. Yeah. So
Ivory handles, that'd be big money right there, buddy.
I know it. I know it.
Wow. Sterling Cannabis says, Barbie, you know I love you, and there you go, Barb. Sterling, that's good. That's good. That is really good. Well, I know next week is going to be better for me because I've got a lot off my plate. Now I can kind of breathe a little bit, and I can, because there was some stuff that I wanted to bring up tonight, but I just couldn't bring it up. And but I did bring up the keep an eye on these financial companies that do credit, like Wells Fargo and Blue Owl and some of those other ones that I had. These companies are really, really in the hurt right now, and we're not hearing about any bailouts. But let's make sure that you keep out. And I heard I can't. There was a credit union. I didn't hear. Did anybody hear about a credit union filing going down?
I didn't check the credit. I did check the banks before I came on here, and there's still no new ones that they're officially listing. But
there is one credit union that had some issues, and I heard it yesterday, but I can't confirm it. You know, I just like, what the heck? So I'm going to do some more research on it. If you happen to hear about it, email me, Caitlin. And
well, I think Wells Fargo is going to get hammered here. I think they're the next biggie to get in real big trouble.
I thought it was Bank of America, but I think now it's going to be more like, well, Noodley's saying Wells Fargo is screwed. I agree with you, Noodley. It's they are. And
one thing that I did hear, Rocky, was that the repo market really bounced back. For anyone that doesn't know what the repo market is, that's where the banks lend overnight to each other. Yeah. And there was a massive interest rate spike in the overnight lending and a massive increase in the volume of that. That was in the last, it might have been 2 weeks ago. And I think that was Chris Marcus, Arcadian Economics.
Right.
That's all I heard.
See, Barbara says she has several bank accounts and more diversified, and I cash. That's what all agree to. Yes, I agree with you, Barbara. That's good that you do that, and I do the same thing.
I have 3 different credit unions.
Yes, and I'm really into the credit unions. So it's the credit unions are I would say more safe than the banks right now. So it'd be better.
Well, even if they took everything that I've got between all 3 bank accounts, it wouldn't amount to one mortgage payment.
Yeah, that's
I get it out of there as soon as it gets in there.
Well, I'm thinking, you know, I've been watching what's kind of going on around the nation, and I want people to think about this that are listening to me. Make sure that you have some cash out of the bank hidden somewhere so you can go buy gas, groceries, and stuff like that. I have Rocky Superstar. There you go, Noodly. Yeah. So make sure that you are prepared, because I have a feeling that we're going to see something happen here in the United States from what I'm hearing from the FBI and some of the DOJ and some of them talking about the threats here in the United States. So be very careful. Make sure you're stocked up on some water and food. Who knows what they're going to do? And what you know what I think they might do, and I know I'm kind of going on because I want to have our giveaway, but this is what I'm really worried about. Our water in this country is really vulnerable to people just throwing over a fence into wherever they keep your water and with poison. And next thing you know, because water filters won't take out poison. So that is one thing that I have. See, Lucky Star, she is very paranoid, and I don't blame her, and I am too. And I think that we could see some type of bad. Think of all the fires. There's been quite a few fires here lately at different places. That one of them they burned down. I think it was in California. They burned down a toilet paper or paper, not just toilet paper, but they burned down a paper warehouse.
Like a tissue processing.
Yes,
Right.
there you go. And
Yeah,
so,
yeah, and that guy, he didn't show his face, but he did a video on it, and he showed himself lighting it, and then he showed his arms, which you could see the jewelry and everything he had. So he would be easier than heck to find if he's going to.
Exactly.
So I mean, yeah, I mean it.
And then
So
there
we're
was
gonna be out of
another
toilet
big,
paper again, ain't we?
there was a big fire, I think maybe in Pennsylvania at one of these data processing centers.
More cooling issues.
Yeah, because it's been going crazy. Yep. Come on. There we go. I got it. Man, I tell you, it's taking forever. We got 20 watching is all. Wow. That'd be good for everybody. 20's watching. So that is good for everybody.
Just wanted to
So
wish
let's
everybody.
do another. We got
happy-
20.
Go ahead.
Are you gonna stick around for the giveaway?
Yep. I just wanted to wish everybody a
There's a
happy
gold
420.
bar and a silver bar, and we'll do a giveaway.
Happy 420, JM.
What is going on with my
Thank you.
happy 420? Hey, my trunk fish up there likes it too. So looky here, we already got numbers. So 1 through 35. Let's do that. You ready for picking a number there, Mr. Nickel?
Yep.
All right, let's see if anybody. Let's
Matt
see,
grabbed my
31.
number. I was going to do that number, Matt, just because he's got Caitlin up there on the thing. I wonder if you have the same idea.
Sorry about that.
Caitlin Jenner, right?
That's some pretty good pictures looking at. I like that, JM. That's
Yeah,
pretty
it
crystal.
Stuff.
Feels like Christmas all over again.
Oh, Lord. Yes.
I just made about 2.5 ounces of bubble hash today.
Oh, that's nice. Now, that looks like it may be indoors.
It does.
How about that?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. I think
There's a whole
everybody
bunch of,
let me
people
check, make sure
that have
Barbara's got
22.
69.
There's a
Let
whole
me go
bunch
back
of
to the
people with 22. Matt T is the only person that is legitimate with the 22. So if you have a 22, repick. Robert
Gerald's got Gerald got 21. Robert
Kemp's got a repick.
Yeah, pick a different number. Lucky Star got 13. 79, you got to pick a different number. Somebody beat you to 13.
Would I do that? Would I put her picture up and then pick that number?
Yes, you would. In a freaking heartbeat. We all know you too well.
79. Can you see JM's picture up here? How nice that looks?
David Chung, the 8 has already been taken, so you need to pick another number.
Oh, I'm glad you saw that. I didn't see David's number. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yep.
And Barb, you're good with 69?
Barb, she's on that. I like that 69 number.
There is
Robert
one
Kim,
other.
21.7.
Oh no, Dennis has put the 5 in there twice, so you're good. I just saw
All
the
right.
2 5s. I had to go back up and see who the first person was with it.
All right, let's go
But
up
I
here.
think you're good.
I think, okay, everything is, let me go back up and check. I think everybody's good. All right, let's see the number there, Mr. Caitlin.
All right. You're going to love this one, the story behind this one. All right.
I love it.
Starting to love my stories with why I picked the number. All right.
Number 12.
Number
all
12,
right.
which is Caitlin Clark. It's Caitlin Clark's Team USA number. I picked her
All right,
number, but
let's see who got 12. I saw 12 up there.
It cannot go over, correct?
Right. No, you can't go over. There is a 12 up there somewhere, I think. I'm looking. Hang on.
I know. I think 8 might be your closest.
That's what I'm thinking because I don't see a 12. It was 22 what I saw. Let me go back down and look. Okay.
Oh, the Canal N79 came in just a second too late. So quick. Oh, okay, Steve C. Gotcha.
I'm assuming she couldn't get 22 on the Olympic team because the USA team because they probably didn't go to 22. So they probably probably only went to 15 or 16 or something.
So David Chung is your winner.
Yep, he won again. He won last week too. So all right, I think David send me. You still got my email, David?
Yeah, I think I should be. I think the next election I should be the one to count the votes and certify them.
Master Blaster says he is 12, or his ex does. So let's see. I think it was. I don't see 8 was the call. I'm going to go back up here and say one more time just to make sure. Okay. I thought I saw 12 up there, but I didn't. Okay. David, you won again there, David. Be sure and email me so I can have it for my record so I can make sure. So that's awesome.
As I saw Matt put in the 22, and I was going to put in 22 because nickel is so obvious all the time. And then I go, I can't do 22, so I put in 23. And as soon as I hit the send, I go, nope. Nichols said he would never pick the number 23 because of Michael Jordan.
Yep, exactly.
Well, I knew I screwed up.
Yep, exactly. Well, there it is. I tell you, number 12, Carbone. It got close. Look at that. 79 got close. You just need to be up a little bit higher there. So, David.
Oh, Terry can't get no higher.
No, she can't. We can help her, though. What did you win? Me. You won me, 79. There you go. All right. Well, let's call it quits for tonight. There
you go.
There you go, JM. That's a classic. That's classic.
Right on. Well, thanks for having me on here.
Hey, thank you very much for coming. I appreciate you coming, and we will definitely hook up. I got something I've been wanting to mail you, but I haven't had the opportunity. I'll get it out this week though, and I think I still have your address, so I'm gonna email you if I don't.
Sounds good. Have a good night, everybody.
Hey, good night, JM. Thank you so much, and we're gonna
call it out. I put it up there real quick. So that's her number. That's number 12. That was her USA jersey.
They won too, didn't they?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They smoked them.
Yeah. And it, but unlike the men's baseball team who got third place, wasn't it? Or the second place. Yeah. They got the silver.
So. Yeah, they got the silver, yes. Yep. I can't believe the men's basketball didn't get the gold medal. That was who beat them out?
Oh, Lord. I can't even remember now.
I can't either.
It was a tribe of pygmies.
Is who?
A tribe of pygmies.
So that's good. All right. Good night, everyone. Thank you. I'll have something next week. I won't be so under the pressure. I've been under the gun this week. So everyone.
Yeah. But start next week, you're going to hear this all the time. I can't win from losing.
All right, we'll see y'all later, everyone. Thanks for coming in, and we will end the stream tonight. So thank you, and we'll see you next week. Please come back. Next week, I got the big, and I'm going to do a short. I'll have time to do a short. We're going to do a short. We're going to have a big giveaway next week. So everybody come back and we'll do the giveaway. So we'll see everybody.
I'll see everybody.
We'll see y'all. Good night and see y'all later.